Hello, my beautiful souls. It's Light Empress, and let's see, what does your person feel towards you? What are they thinking about you today? And as always, please remember that this is a general reading. Maybe it will not fit for everyone, but if something will resonate, please hit the like button and a subscribe button for the energy exchange. I really, really love reading your comments and really love receiving energy from you. So, really interesting energy that I see here right now, because I see that there has been a lot of emotional fulfillment between two of you. And the connection that I see here right now is definitely not superficial, because at some point it was a dream ever after, because both of you have either envisioned or experienced this deep love together and envisioned the future together. Maybe you both fantasized about the future and family and even kids together, and you were saying it out loud. Hey, I want to be with you. I see my future with you. I cannot live without you. As almost I see this person telling it to you, but there was something in the eyes, some kind of sadness in their eyes that I see. And of course, even then, even when there could be love, and even when there is love between people, I still see here the emotional misalignment and a bit of chaos here, because your person feels like he has been cut off, maybe emotionally isolated or even shut down. And here the spirit is showing me that as if they were shut down by you, but I'm seeing it as this is how they are perceiving this, that they have been shut down by you. It doesn't mean that this is your fault, absolutely not, but this is how they perceive the ending or the pause right now. Because with the Hermit in reverse, I see that they are really hiding emotionally, but at the same time, I also see and feel like the energy really wanting to come out of this silence to tell you something, to be truthful with you. Because I see that they really, like, they've been in this isolation for a long time and they don't want to be alone anymore. They're their soul is really longing for this connection, for the past connection that you both had, for the happiness that you both shared. And they really are craving this connection. And I see that they view you as a bit of emotionally guarded, possibly even cold or harsh right now. And it could be because of the words they have said or the words that they have left unsaid. I see the communication here not coming through. And something that it was something that let them feel judged or misunderstood by you. But again, I'm not saying that it was your fault. I'm saying that they misjudged themselves. And right now, I see that they really want to rush in again with the communication, but I see that they really fear the rejection from your side. But the tricky point here is that they are overthinking everything. They are overthinking the conflict. They are overthinking the possibility, like the future possibility of how the events can go on, because they are creating like this future possibility of rejection from you in their head, because I'm feeling like they are really battling the inner conflict in their head right now. They're really hesitant, and I also see that they could have been pretty impulsive in the past towards you, and right now they're really regretting again what they said, because again we have a lot of swords card here, and what they did and what they said, and possibly it could be that they also kind of tried to manipulate you in the past about something, and they thought that this manipulation, like, not really harmful, but in the end it really impacted you, and they at first they didn't realize the impact that they made, but right now they feel a lot of shame for the things that they did and to you. And for your side, I see that you also really want the things to work out, because the Three of Pentacles here is a lot about the communication. I don't see you, though, that you want to start with the feelings right now. I see that you want to discuss what has happened, and you especially want to discuss the event, like why you both stopped talking about the future, because it has been a lot of talk about the future. Because I see that you still believe in the potential of building something stable with your person, and really you would like to start with something fresh, like rebuilding this relationship. But I also see that you might be ignoring a huge wake-up call, because I see that you've been torn between forgiving and moving forward, or accepting that this might be a karmic cycle that needs to end. And by the karmic cycle, I mean the involvement in relationships with this person. Because the energy that I'm getting right now is that this kind of because I feel like the connection was so intense and at start, and the common fantasy that you shared with that person and how you felt, it felt like as if the fantasy about the beautiful future came true, but I'm saying fantasy because it mostly was a fantasy, and I'm feeling the strong pull that you experienced between two of you was mostly karmic. It was to recreate a certain patterns from your past, to relive them and to re-experience them for certain emotional and spiritual enlightenment. Though I cannot say that it doesn't mean that you won't be with this person in the future. I'm just saying that for you, like, your doubts right now about this connection are pretty valid. And I'm gonna see how this person feels towards you right now, because I feel like this is the most important thing, because you need, I want you to know whether you need to continue fantasizing about this person or not. Spirit, can you please show to me and my collective, how does this person that my collective is thinking about? How does this person feel towards my collective right now? Yeah, I see a lot of pain. It could be also a third party involved into their feelings right now, but I see that definitely they are heartbroken about you, and I see that it's definitely because of their fantasies that didn't come true right now. But I see that this heartbreak that they are experiencing is mostly from separation with you, that is hitting them hard. And I also see someone who either influenced their choices or was a distraction from the emotional connection between two of you. And by distraction, I mean the distraction that came after your separation, after the heartbreak that they have experienced. And also, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I said about the karmic lesson, and I will say it again. They are experiencing the karmic lesson too, because I see that they are realizing that this whole dynamic, your whole dynamic, is part of something much, much bigger. And this whole is a karmic cycle. And I feel that this person has been fantasizing, had these 10 of Cups moments with several people before you. And it is kind of the pattern that they needed to recreate with you again, to finally realize that they need to hear their words, to understand, to really understand what they are saying, to stop future faking, and to stop feeding other people fantasies before they can fulfill these fantasies. It is a lesson for them to act first and say after that. And do not let them talk too much, because I see that you have been really bombarded with these fantasies, and I know that you're pretty stoic at some time and you really do not believe everything, but it was so nice to believe, especially this person, because you really liked them so much, and the feelings that they had towards you are really genuine, because if they were not, they wouldn't be so heartbroken right now. And they feel like they have lost their chance right now, and that's their lesson. It's the lesson that they need, and the lesson that the spirit is teaching them right now. The way that this separation goes, so that they almost feeling like they have lost their relationship, is actually a good thing, because the next time they will see you and the next time they will have an opportunity to talk to you, they would think with their head and they will act first. And they feel a bit of inadequate right now, because this kind of because this puzzle that they are trying to solve in their head, they don't know what to offer you. They know that the words will not work anymore the next time they see you, and at the same time they don't know what kind of action to offer you. What do you need? And they are suppressing their romantic feelings, rightfully so. Because again, they cannot, breathe heavily around you anymore, or they cannot future fake around you anymore, and they fear that you will not accept that, and they are right in their fears. And there's definitely love here. They definitely feel a lot of love towards you, but it's really tangled with guilt and shame, and again, rightfully so, in insecurity. And I feel like if you feel that, if you feel that what I'm saying is resonating with you, again, please hit the like button, or please let me know, because I am sensing that this is pretty profound. That I just felt the shivers around my skin. So please tell me if that resonates. So right now, let's see what their future actions towards you will be. Spirit, can you please tell us what these persons' future actions towards my collective will be, if there will be any? I see that despite the inner turmoil that they are experiencing right now, they're gonna make a move. Because here, with the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, their feelings are really intense. They really want something real. Deep inside, they really want something real. A long-term commitment, an emotional renewal. I would even say starting over in a deeply sincere way. But at the same time, here with the Seven of Swords, I would say that you really need to be careful with this person, because it really warns of hidden motives that they are having about this, because this Seven of Swords comes out of the inner insecurity that they are experiencing, and they might be coming forward still wearing a mask. But it's not because they want to deceive, but again, because they are scared. And they are scared of being fully vulnerable, because they were once really vulnerable with you before. And right now, again, not because it's your fault, but because they are going through this karmic cycle, and because they made themselves feel this way, that you don't accept them. And again, this comes from the lack of responsibility, and we both know that with you. And of course, I feel like you feel that this is their lack of responsibility, but they still do not understand it fully. So I will tell you here that they are coming forward, but they will be really cautious with showing up their emotions and showing up their feelings. But here with the Three of Pentacles that we saw before for you, I'm sensing that it's not the feelings that you really want. You really want just the communication and just the explanation. Like, hey, explain to me, why did you do this all future faking, why you were so emotional and then you shut down. Like, you just need an explanation at this point right now. So I really feel like the good future, like the probability of the good ending here, because this person would be really cautious about mentioning any feelings, and I don't see you really wanting the dive into deep love, like endless love, and promising each other love until the end of your days. No, you just need a I would even say almost like a friendly connection first, because true love starts from the communication, like genuine communication and genuine connection. And before jumping into physical, and before jumping into any promises and promises of the future, what you both need is like communicating as normal people, as normal adults. And at certain point, I'm sensing that this person is still kind of not really ready for this type of communication, because they still fear that you will ask something from them, that you will hold them accountable for what they did. But still they don't realize, and they didn't realize that in the past, that they were like their insecurities and their unwillingness to prepare for the real commitment, that was the issue. But still, I'm sensing that there is a good dynamic here, and this is a good probability of this relationship ending good. So wait for this sign and wait for the energy, because I am sensing that this person is really tired of loneliness, and they would really come forward really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button for the energy exchange, and as usual, personal readings are by first link in the video description. See you guys. Bye bye.